Hi, this is Jack with Luxury Cruise Tips, and I am on board the Crystal Symphony. I've sailed the ship in the past many times. This is my first time sailing it with the reduced capacity. So as you may know, they've reduced the capacity by about 20% from about 900 down to 600. You can really feel it when you're around the ship. The real places are the cabins, and you'll see my cabin tour that I'll do in another video. So let's take a walk around the ship, and we're going to start on deck number 5 and look at the public spaces on the Crystal Symphony. When you board the ship, it is at board deck 5. As you can see, the lobby still has the fountain. It's beautiful. Now there also is the Cove Bar, the main desk with your concierge, the shore excursion desk, and then you also have the main grand staircase. The staircase takes you up to deck 6. And this area is where your future cruise planners are. Usually 2 of them seated here, and you can have them help you plan your next cruise. And again, the Crystal Cove Bar is over here every night with some live music and also pre-dinner drinks. You also can take a look right here. We have Waterside, which is the main restaurant. One of the nice things is in the lobby, you can typically see what's on the menu for Waterside each day. So Waterside is usually open for breakfast and dinner. So let's take a look in the Waterside. Here we are in Waterside. As you can see, it's set for dinner this evening. Waterside on this cruise is open for breakfast and dinner. It is a la carte for all meals. Plenty of 2 tops, plenty of 4 tops, also large tables. My favorite is if you can ask for one of the tables along the side. You have windows and beautiful views during day and night. Now don't worry, I will be doing a full dining tour, so you'll get to see a full dining guide of Waterside and all the other dining locations on the ship. So let's take a look and let's see what's up on deck 6. Now on deck 6 forward is the Galaxy Lounge. Galaxy Lounge is where all the nightly entertainment, the bigger shows, will take place with the Crystal Dancers and other entertainment. Now as you exit the Galaxy Lounge, if you've sailed the Symphony before, you may remember there's a casino here. At this point in the fall of 2023, there is no casino. There is a lounge here, just some seating. It's kind of undecided on what they're doing. I haven't really seen it used that much. There are some TVs. They've played some football games here. And also there are some games out here. But my sense is we may see a casino back here. As you walk through this new lounge, you can walk into Jade. Jade is the nightclub disco. Typically opens around 10 in the evening. So let's take a look at Jade. It is small, but it does get active. Has a nice bar, dance floor, and a few smaller seating areas. As we head forward on deck 6, we have the Hollywood Theater. The theater does have movies every day, 1 or 2 movies a day. One of the nice things about the theater is they actually serve popcorn. As we head to midship, this is where the stores are. So you have the Crystal Collection, which has some logo wear, has some perfumes, pocketbooks, sunglasses. Then you have the jewelry shop. Typically they will have a guest jeweler in facets. Beautiful jewelry and watches. And you also have the clothing shop. These are typically open when you are not in port. As you can see, we're currently in port, so they do have them closed, but they will be open later tonight. They also have a nice view from here down into the 5th floor. So on the 6th floor, we are at the library. Library is probably one of the nicest libraries at sea. They do have a librarian in most of the days. As you can see, there's plenty of books for you to sit down and just relax, take a book out and enjoy. And one of my favorite areas on Crystal is to get a snack or your coffee is the bistro. As we proceed on deck 6 towards the back of the ship, I just wanted to point out you have 3 elevators midship, elevators in the front of the ship, as well as elevators in the back of the ship, as well as stairways in back, middle, and center. So there's always ways to get up and down. Now let's go into the Starlight Cafe, Starlight Club. Typically there is entertainment in the evening, a few nights out of the week, and Starlight. And there's also a beautiful circular bar. So Uli Uma is one of the two specialty restaurants, and depending upon the number of nights you're on the ship or the category you're in, the opportunities you have to eat here. This is Peruvian Asian. Most people call it Nobu at sea. There is a sushi bar. The food is truly amazing. Service is amazing. Overall, great experience. You have to do this. You'll definitely find food that you'll enjoy and want to come back and back and back. As we head towards the back of the ship, we hit 2 areas. They get very popular in the evening. The first one is the Connoisseur Club. I would say this is the smoking lounge. Now they do have some extra alcohol, which is not part of the all-inclusive, and they do have cigars that you can order. So you can just ask the bartenders to help you out here. And this is typically available in the evenings. And right next to the Connoisseur Club is the Avenue Saloon. As you can see, they do have a classroom here, so there are classes that'll take place. There's been information about iPads, better photography methodology, and just overall computer lab classes. As you go to the back of the ship, the Bridge Lounge. This is very busy with bridge during the week. Last location on deck 6 is the Osteria. Now this is the Italian specialty restaurant. Those of you that have cruised Crystal in the past remember this is Prego. This is one of the specialty restaurants. Now decks 7, 8, and 9 are primarily where your guest rooms, suites are. They're pretty much the same, really no public amenities on these decks. So on deck 7, we actually have the promenade that goes all the way around the ship. One of the few ships that still has this. There's shuffleboard out here, but you can walk around and enjoy your stroll. There's some seating out here. On most of the decks, you do have a guest self-service laundry. Each one's a little bit different, but it seems to be a pretty popular place for guests. There are washers, dryers. They do have detergent. They have irons and ironing boards. Now on deck 11 forward is the Palm Court. Palm Court is used during the day for afternoon tea. That's what they're setting up for right now. Palm Court is also used in the evenings prior to dinner, as well as after dinner. It's a nice bar up here, usually live music, again prior to dinner and after dinner. Now as you exit the elevators on deck 11, right across from the Palm Court, yes, there is a kids club. Crystal, needless to say, is not known for their kids clubs, but they seem to have a kids club here, Fantasia Club. On this sailing, no kids using it. I was told that if they know there's going to be kids, they staff up and they will have counselors and coordinators for the kids. They also have a little teens club here. As we head out on deck 11, we are out on the pool deck. As you can see, there are loungers that are covered by shade. Nice pool. Now the interesting thing is there is no pool bar out here, but there are pool butlers that will be bringing you your drinks, so you don't have to worry about that. There's also a very large hot tub out here. Now on deck 11 starboard side, you have the grill. The grill has a full menu at the Trident Grill. Always have available fruits. And one of my favorites, of course, ice cream. Deck 11 midship, you do have Taste. It is one of the specialty restaurants. It is a tapas restaurant. It is not an extra charge, so you can come here often as you like. It's open for lunch and dinner, different menus for each time. And deck 11 in the back of the ship is Marketplace. As you can see, Marketplace is primarily your buffet for breakfast and lunch. There is no dinner served here, but let's take a look. And again, I'll have this featured in my dining guide. We're on deck 12. Let's call deck 12 the activity deck. I'm on deck 12 aft, which is the spa and the gym. So we're looking at the relaxation room. There are saunas and steam rooms up here, and locker rooms and showers. So as you can see, the gym has plenty of cardiovascular equipment. Great views out the windows. There's a good amount of weight equipment, a little bit of free weights, and there's always classes up here as well. Full schedule of classes actually are published each day, and there is an onboard yoga instructor on most sailings as well. Now up on deck 12, as I said, this is the activity deck, so if you are into golf, most Crystal sailings have a golf pro on board. As you can see, here is your putting green. There's also a driving range, which I'll show you. Now, as I mentioned, deck 12 forward is the driving range. Usually golf pros on board, so you have two driving ranges, one on each side. There's lessons given, there's tips given. They have all the equipment, as you can see. So if you were interested in playing golf on board between the putting range and the driving range, you can come away and really get some tips on your game. So keeping in the theme of activity, up on deck 12 midship, you actually have a pickleball court. Crazy. Pickleball at sea. So if you need your equipment, feel free to ask someone at the front desk or in the gym. You can play in the evening. One of the nice things is they do have netting around here, so if you're an amateur like me, you don't have to worry about knocking the ball into the ocean. So I'm back up on deck 12 towards the front. There are chairs around here to sit around. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tour of the Crystal Symphony. Feel free to subscribe to my videos. I do post new videos every week. And this is Jack with Luxury Cruise Tips. And you can check out my cabin tour, my dining guide, and my other videos from this trip. Thanks for watching.